Say, I feel like you don't love me now. Feel like you don't love me now. I feel like you don't love me now. Feel like you don't love me no more. It just can't change. I wouldn't want anyone, but this can't be the same. It just can't change. I wouldn't want anyone, but you to scream my name.
Yeah. So that song there come from a real place.
Yeah, man, that come from a real place.
So I get lick your chip, and I love you no more.
I tolerate men.
We live in a risky world, you know?
Yeah. The Perspectives podcast is brought to you by TruVybz Island Prints. For the best quality t-shirts and prints, TruVybz is your only choice. The Perspectives podcast is also brought to you by Jaay Tatoo. For clean tattoos like these, book your appointments today. Welcome to Perspectives Media. If it's your first time here, welcome to the platform. If you're a return viewer or listener, welcome back. You see me? From you see the face and you hear the voice, you know it's essential. And this is another episode of the Perspectives podcast.
Astro Vl story still kind of developing, but before that, I was formerly known as Wiz Kid.
Oh, come and say, who is this? Astro Boy. I don't know the Astro Boy now. Wiz Kid, you know him. Yeah, Wiz Kid sound like a family name, you know.
But
so tell me about that story, you know.
Well, that story started from since I was a youth, really. I always had a passion for the music thing as a youngster. I remember when I was like 8 or so, them time, you know, you listen Chris Brown long time ago? Like Kiss. Hey, That was like the hit tune for me. Mm-hmm. And I watching see the man performing in the music video, and I was like, but I could do that there, you know. I remember my mother playing the music video for me every day. And I said, I can do this. And then when I went high school, I started to take it a little more serious. I started to write like my first set of songs them. And so there wasn't what it be now, but there was music in it still. And when I was, I think 14, 15, one of my parents Stark really.
That name the sound family.
Yeah, them time was Vicious Tales and so. And he was like, I got a little laptop home and so, you know, look at this music. Them kind of things, and start to write on them kind of things, and we get to cooking, get a couple beats off of YouTube, and so we start to chop it up and meet up and man like Byron Messiah and Saf and GT Beats, man producer, Dino, the whole Vicious Tales team, Kid Cash, and it just come to fruition that was like the GM team at 2018.
Yeah.
You check. That was like a dream team at 2018. I mean, but I missed that year. Anyway,
yeah.
That's after that we start up and down. It was us and Byron, up and down. Perform some decent shows, Blue Wave, White Sands, Music Fest.
And you were performing as Wiz Kid?
Yeah, all them times I was performing as Wiz Kid.
Yeah. So I feel like we kind of jump in the story. You know? Wiz Kid. Growing up, you always knew you had a talent for music.
Yeah.
Just based off the fact of watching Chris Brown and idolizing them and starting to emulate what them do or try to replicate
by the time I get to the age to put pen to paper, it was kind of natural. Like, you know, some people would sit down at home and try to write a song and they can't get it though.
Yeah.
That was never like a difficulty for me. Even it wasn't complex or nothing. It was just the rhymes was just coming. Like the rhyme was just coming as a youth. So by the time I reach a certain age, it gonna be.
And what style of singing were you doing at that
time?
time
I was into rap heavily.
Yeah, so it's more of a rap type, like.
Yeah, them time was like purely rap. Listen to Eminem and Lil Wayne and them kind of man there, and so Rick Ross and Meek Mill and so.
Right. So and rapping in St. Kitts, people took onto your music because that era, the whole group on there with Vicious Styles and Byron leading the way. Did people take on to Wiz Kid?
I would say, personally for me, I would think so, because they might not take on to this style of music, but how I bring it across, it was like you would never sit down and say, but this man is shit. Like I never hear somebody come to me personally. I never hear any comments out there about this man ain't, this man is shit. It's like it was they never really gravitate to the rap really, but it's more like the delivery.
But then again too, I think maybe during that time with the team aspect of it, people just naturally gravitating towards everything that's happening.
Because of the association, it was people would naturally gravitate to it because by these men, some youngsters just coming up doing. It was new to a lot of people. It was new to a lot of people, so naturally they would gravitate to it, and especially younger people we age, and so it was like, by these men doing this. And
so at that point, what was your most popular song?
Love Me No More was I feel like you don't love me no. Yeah.
When I sing that song then, and you can mumble the song then, father. Make people know who it is. Sit down here so with me. Mumble no, father. Yo, to be artist you can't shine. And when I tell you, the young artists when I look, I watch right now. I watch. I repeat this again. Don't be shy to reach out, because the platform there for send kids nervous, for people to come and express themselves. And when you come, is no situation for you to feel intimidated from. Yo, as an artist, you can't too shine. When the lights and camera turn on, you have to become what you say isn't it? So, I come sing that tune, they give it 2 lines out of that tune, they call a big song that.
You want the 2 lines?
Yeah.
Say, I feel like you don't love me now. Feel like you don't love me now. I feel like you don't love me now. Feel like you don't love me no more. It just can't change. I wouldn't want anyone, but this can't be the same. It just can't change. I wouldn't want anyone, but you to scream my name.
Yeah. So that song there come from a real place.
Yeah, man, that come from a real place.
So I get lick your chip, and I love you no more.
Well, it was 3 of us on the song. Yeah, remember it was us, Byron and me, Byron and.
No, but remember Andrew. That's a year part. Isn't your part realistic?
Yeah, definitely.
So where did you source that? Like, what's the source of that chorus? I feel like you don't love me no more. I remember them time then. Speak to Xavier and Xavier give a film experience. Them time they are a heartbreak of the thing, pain, Send kids.
Someone take the heartbreak style and one with it,
Yeah.
Someone take the heartbreak for style and one with it, but that was pure emotions for me. Someone walk up, let me just sing a heartbreak tune and so I'm good. And
so where did that come from? Why the source? Yeah, the source.
I change out the dog, I change out the dog, okay, Anyway, but them time I was a youngster and let me just say I've been a deal with a girl at the time. I was a youngster. I was a deal with a girl at the time, and but when you're a youngster you can't really take too much, you can't really take too much. So yeah, me just get kind of cross with the girl and just walk up by whenever music come along, and if me feel like that emotion me I got you with, then me just put it in a song and call it that. Me never name drop, me never do that, none of that. Then me just speak the emotions,
Yeah, lick your chip.
Yeah.
Lick a fuck pan.
Yeah. We don't know about that, but we don't know about that. But.
Yeah. Everybody don't know about that.
Me don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't say no, but me don't know.
So what she do for you feel like session?
Man, we not get into all of that, my G. We not get into all of that, man. That's a job.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Zane, so them song there, having a song like that, was that the only song that made some kind of success for you?
But no, it was just the biggest one at the point in time, because we had calling song like Honda and so. Why you keep calling me? Why you keep calling me, my girl? You need to just.
But you see, at that time now, the issue is only one man stood out in the group youths. Like the Byron Messiah is who stood out. The whole sound, everybody sounded like Byron at that point. Do you think you faced that challenge?
Challenge what?
Feel like you're sounding like Byron, like the sound you can't differentiate between Uno and Byron.
If maybe sound like Byron, right? Today, we wouldn't have been in that seat, yeah. Would have been a Hollywood. Where boy won't be. Cause it would have
Not necessarily. Y'all sounded like a dated version of Byron. So a 2018 version of Byron. That fresh green Byron. Remember Byron?
Well, maybe a general, maybe that's a general statement. But if you ever listen to me, my music personally, which I think you should do before the interview.
I did.
You did. So you still think?
No, I'm talking about
back then.
Back then, not now.
Back then, everybody was still finding themselves. You check.
Yeah, because naturally.
So it wasn't never like, my man sound like Byron. It's more like, but all of us singing the same music, but Byron is the one that, you know, people jot up more because of whatever reasons, maybe more charismatic and them kind of thing. So I wouldn't say a man sound like Byron because all of us come up around the same time. We was actually doing music before Byron. So I wouldn't say a man.
But alright, watch out. Meanwhile, I know who are the originator get credited for things.
That's true.
Who are the most popular at time.
The man just had it. The man just had this ass.
Right.
Man just had the right formula, the way to do things, and he had time to sit down and think and formulate strategy and so. A lot of us just ain't take the time out for music personally. A lot of us we had other things going on and so, but Byron had the time to focus on music directly, and that worked for him. So
during that time, what was your focus? Because obviously it wasn't solely music.
It wasn't solely music. I was into like other sports. I was into sports and them kind of thing. So music was more like a hobby for me. I was just doing it purely out of the love. And I think everybody was just doing it purely out of the love at that time. But I was doing it just for the fun of it. I wouldn't sit down home and I was like, bye. I'm gonna do this to reach this place. It was never like, I was like, bye man, call me. But I want to understand. But man, put on a verse and that's it. Wherever you go, you go. I never used to follow up and, you know, take it as serious as I'm taking it now. Check you say I have like management and it was never like as serious. I mean, we were some serious youths, but it's a different settings now.
Yeah.
It's a different settings.
Yeah. So from 2018, you don't know, Byron continued to transition, but a lot of man fall off during that era. What happened during that period to now?
Something left to just get the best of people, you know. Something left just get the best of people, you know. Some man face mental challenges, some man face relationship challenges, and they let that consume them. Some man can't shake out at you. Check and right now we're in the rebuilding phase, and when you label Chop House Records.
So no, I think you're moving a bit fast. You talk about some man.
Yeah.
What was your challenge?
My challenge? Like I just didn't take it as serious. That's the best I could get. I didn't take it as serious as I'm taking it now. So it's like, the most man woke up, I didn't do any music, I just woke up and alright. Me just cool. Me just cool. The man ain't doing the music. All of us was doing the music, so I woke up by the man ain't doing the music, me ain't doing the music neither. You check, but it's just recently I woke up by step back on the scene and try to make a wave, you know.
And when was that?
Oh yeah, this 2023. Between summer last year. Summer last year to now. That's when I said I'm really taking.
So coming back out now, Zayn, what did you decide to come back out and like what was that initial push like to say, alright, we're coming out. So what it is that you started with?
Well, I had start dropping like small freestyles here and there, and then my label reached out to me and the man let me know like, you got the potential to do this thing for real. And that kind of give me motivation. You check, I feel like I never used to get no kind of recognition for, you know, the craft or the work that I put in. Maybe I wasn't doing it right, but the man them come and...
No, but you never take it serious.
I never take... Okay then, you see, so I wasn't doing it right.
So how man I go take it serious when you not...
Okay then, you see? So, but the man them come and the man them reach out to me, and that's why I decided, okay then, I'm gonna take it serious because the man them see something in me, and I gotta see it in myself too.
Yeah.
So, and sign to my label and
you signed to a label, so you're
Yeah.
actually signed to a label.
Yeah.
And you think what it is it that you signed? Like what kind of deal you signed to them?
Management deal.
Oh, it's a management
yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
And what does that deal entail? What does that management deal entail?
Well, like when I got shows and what's not, these man would be dealing with the contracts of the shows. If I got music to push out, these man deal with everything behind the scenes, accounting, career development, all them things. Like before I come on this interview, on the phone with my career development personnel telling me, you know, how to make sure I talk in this interview and what's that and what's. So it's a lot that's going behind the scenes. It ain't just like, yeah, as a manager and yeah, just sing music and we're gonna push your music. It ain't really just that.
So it's a lot of strategic.
It's a lot of strategic things going on behind the scenes. Not just by we're gonna post your music on a page. We're gonna call a feature for you. It's a lot more than just that.
Mm-hmm. So okay then, you come back with this new management and record label. You signed to a record label. Zine. Do you feel like the timing of you
recording as well? There's
so you signed to a record label. Do you think the timing is correct to sign to a label? Because in terms of timing, because timing is important in anything you do. Zane, now as an artist, you're just beginning. Zane, so you would sign a deal, and I don't know the specifics. Is it like a 360 deal where everything they would get a percentage of?
I wouldn't say that 360 is. They get a percentage of revenue. Yes, they get a percentage of revenue.
Right. So it's basically a 360 deal then. Them get a percentage of whatever it is brand Astro Boy produce. Then now, do you think like early up, just coming back to the game, then what amount of leverage did you have to negotiate that deal?
I mean, I had enough leverage, G. I had the skill to talk, because if they didn't see but I got the skill, then they wouldn't come to me and approach me in a serious manner, contracts and them kind of things. And
yeah, but we see where people sign contracts when them in them beginning stages and more than.
It ain't like this. I sell me so lifetime $50 million contract or nothing. So ain't like a.
It's never a 50 million contract.
I tell you, ain't like
it's more of like alright, you see how you're in a position now where okay then. Astro Boy, I have the talent, I have the drive now to get where I want to go. A man can see, a man would see. People standing on the outside would see the potential, see more than you see as an individual. Now, there are sharks circling all the time, you know? keeping the sharks at bay important. Now, what may I try to ask you is, did you do the proper vetting before signing? You know what I mean?
It take a period of time before me actually come and sign the contract. Even before we get to the serious talking, because it was more like reach out to me and I was like think about it, sleep on it. You check being around music for a while. Me don't see the sharks in the dog. Me know the sharks, them in the sun. Nobody can come and check up the dog head and make me sign a foolish deal and them kind of things. Me know the sharks, them G. Me know the sharks. And me could differentiate the sharks them from genuine people. Yeah. You understand?
But sometimes you have to deal with the sharks them too, you know.
We gonna deal with the sharks them how they supposed to deal with. You check how we supposed to deal with the sharks and we gonna deal with them.
So business you deal with, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Once you have the paperwork correct, you know, then and you have your things structured properly, you can move forward with anybody, you know. Business, isn't me? So from signing now, we see where you have the Liftoff experience. Is that something owned by you? That's your brand?
Yeah.
Or, what's the concept behind that? Or what was the thought process put behind that?
The Liftoff experience was more of a experimental project. So it's basically a compilation of freestyles. You check, that's why the songs they ain't sound like a normal song then. Ain't sound curated and fine tuned like a normal song. We just wanted to see like how this would sound if we had a rough idea. Like we just get in a studio and I just sing, and that's what it was. It wasn't really like I can sit down and pour ad libs and mix and master and everything. It's just like it was meant to sound like in a performance setting. So that's why we ain't really trimmed down the songs, man. It's more.
It's
like
more of a freestyle session.
thing.
Yeah.
A freestyle thing. You just sit down and sing. You see like how I got this mic here? That's what it was. You just bring a mic, sit down, sing. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And what has been the reaction you get from that?
That was my first project since I come back out. So he get the right feedback from the fans that I had before. He might not get like enough feedback in my opinion, but he get the right feedback from. It's like people still around waiting for this man to come back on the scene for real.
Okay, so speaking about coming back on the scene, the name Wiz Kid, very much unoriginal.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that name to begin with?
I chose that name when I was like 13, 14 years. So before even knowing that he actually had somebody named Wiz Kid, that's just a name I had in my head to call myself.
Well, say I try convince me say you know say nobody names so.
I got convinced that man is an African. I never used to listen to African music. Here I tell you, I come up off a Lil Wayne and Eminem and so many even spell like he one. So I honestly didn't know this man. Is coming up to the years. And I was like, I talked to my name. I was like, oh, man, show me this Nigerian dude. Next thing he end up getting a big tune with Drake. So you don't know that's the next thing again. So then eventually, by the talk come up like, I'm going to change the name eventually, So that's what you say today.
But okay then, you move from Wiz Kid to Astro Boy. Astro Boy is not original.
Astro
either.
VL. Let me Astro VL.
But Astro Boy, me say everything
that's me handle. That's me handle.
But if I Astro VL or Astro VL, you tell me Astro Boy.
We in the process of converting everything. Ain't just a get up and switch over everything.
Why Astro Boy? Why is it that I refer to you as Astro Boy? I introduced you as Astro Boy.
You walk out, you want to call me that?
No, because of that, me see you as from. On Instagram,
right?
Yeah.
So that's my handle.
Alright, on YouTube.
How much handles Byron must say I had?
But Byron,
you never call him Cappy. You never call him Cappy.
Hold on. There was never a time that Byron Messiah was introduced as Cappy, and him not.
Why?
Because that's
the name he goes by.
No, but
that was his handle on Instagram.
No, but he always was known as Byron Messiah.
True.
Byron Messiah boss as Byron Messiah in St. Kitts Nevis. The first name you knew was always Byron Messiah. So you have a branding problem then.
That's a given. That's what we trying to start out now. We had a branding problem. We rectifying it now. Is it?
If somebody right now, what you're known for, the platform where you're most popular on is what?
Instagram,
right? Now, somebody looking for Instagram, Astro Boy. You go on YouTube, go type in Astro Boy. At the real Astro Boy, the cartoon, and show up. So you have a branding problem.
That's like me trying to say we don't have a branding problem. We know we had a branding problem and we're trying to rectify it. So by the time everything done convert over to what it's supposed to be, then the rest platforms, the name gonna change as well.
No, but you come on the interview and me introduce you as Astro Boy.
Because that's what everybody know me as well. No, so it's an affectionate name. So I just take it on. And,
yeah, but at the end of the day, branding, like beginning this, before anything was done, the first thing done for that platform was the name and the logo and the animation where you see and you grow to know.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
When you make up that name, when you make your brand, when you build your brand,
it was in building stages since me I got high school. Perspectives podcast it was. That was the original name. Now when the brand was to be started, it transformed to Perspectives Media.
So ain't nobody on the planet other than you carry the name Perspectives that into the media platform.
There are other Perspectives Medias, right? But there is no Perspectives Media with the P and the M like this.
A P and a M don't A P and a M don't separate you from nobody else because we don't
understand branding then.
A P and a M is
No,
what.
you don't understand branding then.
But you tell me I got a branding problem.
Hold on. Nike.
So we're talking about logos and names. We're talking about
branding.
separated.
We're talking about branding.
Logos,
overall
names.
branding. The name PM. When
your name PM, your name Perspectives Media.
no, but
That's
but
the
watch
logo.
it. But the logo PM.
Your brand is
Right
overall
now,
everything.
right now, Zane, right now, we could take Perspectives Media for yourself. But the minute you see the P and the M with this, just like it is, just like how this is Perspectives Media, you're thinking.
Right.
Now, the minute you hear the logo animation there, how it animated over and over, there's a reason behind me. All of the short clips them, you see a little animation, boom, Perspectives Media. Have that repeating in people's head. Like branding, it with anything. Byron Messiah, forget out there. The name they had to be repeating over and over and over and over in people's head. That's why KFC continue to run ads. Branding is key to any business. You see me? So the fact that you come in here as Astro Vl, that's your name. When me introduce you as Astro Boy, no fam. My name is actually Astro Vl.
Okay. Well,
that's the point.
to all the fans out there, I can say it here first. Astro Vl is the name we're going by right now. This is how we're going to proceed with. Right?
Makes sense.
Okay then.
Right. So Astro Vl.
Astro Vl.
What's the inspiration behind that name?
Astro, because I got obsession with like space and them kind of things, and I feel space is one of the only frontiers that we will never fully understand. You check. So I bought the quest for knowledge and so. And VL is the initials for me, the government names. Which is Vidal Lake. So
right. So why didn't you go to Vidal Lake instead of
Vidal Lake?
Yeah.
Cause that's some cool G.
See, I want a cool name.
Man, want a cool name that. That's so cool. Vidal Lake. What the fuck is that, G?
Right.
Ain't nothing that. What is man? Like pastor or something? Nah.
Right.
You want sound like an artist, G.
So right now, Zane, artists in a St. Kitts Nevis, young artists to be specific like yourself, y'all putting out good quality music, you know. But me realize what most I wanna do, cause me even see on your YouTube you have a body of work out already. Why put out a body of work?
Why? Why not?
Because you're not ready for a body of work yet.
What you call ready? Why you identify as a ready artist to put out a body of work?
It makes zero sense to put out a body of work and not have the fan base to listen it, not have people to listen it.
How would I know that I got a fan base if me put out a body of work? You got artists out there with 3-4 album and you still ain't know them, right? And you got artists out there with one song, right? And you know them. 2-3 song, and you know them. So I don't really base my how I do my thing off why let me do this because this man do it and then see how you work. I don't do what I want. So if I want to drop an album tomorrow, I can drop an album tomorrow. Whether I got 100,000 fans or 100 fans. You check, because me dropping my music to say bye. I hope 100,000 people listen. I drop in my music for the 100 fans that I done got that want my music. That can tell 100 more people, and then you can build from there. The thing gonna build in the dark, but you can't free.
So does it make sense though?
What you call it?
It don't make no sense.
Why?
It makes zero sense to me. Me see it as a problem here.
What the problem?
Everybody rushing to put out an album.
I never drop an album.
Everybody rushing to put out a body of work when you don't have the fan base to listen it. People listen the first.
That's how you build, G.
No, but that's not how you build.
How you build?
Realistically speaking, nobody builds like that.
What the family? Give me the family so I can bust tomorrow.
No. I don't have the family to bust tomorrow.
You can't come here and tell me that me ain't got the family. If you ain't got it, right?
That's not the way.
What is the way?
Putting out a body of work is not the way.
What is the way? Tell me the way.
You have to build a fan base. You have to build some kind of fan base to put out so that when you actually drop an album.
So what you call a good fan base? Why would you identify as a good fan base?
Remember, we're gonna keep going to Byron Messiah. Remember, Byron never come out first.
That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. You know why?
Listen.
You know how much bodies of work Byron had before he had 1,000 subscribers on YouTube?
He was developing himself.
So what you think I'm doing?
Fam, at this point
No.
At this point,
You know what?
I don't interview developing artists, you know.
You don't interview developing artists.
No.
So who you the interview?
Me interview artists, not developing artists. So at this point in time,
you don't interview developing artists.
No, I interview artists.
I said, but half the artists them that come out here developing artists.
No, artists them.
The artists.
Right now. If you can call
because I don't see a couple man on this podcast and them man in the artists in the dark, they're still developing.
No, watch you know. The artist where you are talking about is more of a personality than an artist.
Okay.
Artists me interview. When me interview artists, me interview artists. Then me not interview developing artists.
Okay.
Real artists, people me feel like have a talent. When your management team reach out to me to have an interview, me go and listen it. If I didn't see talent in a way you do, I wouldn't come do no interview with you. Honestly, fam. So what I try to tell you is, when I see St. Kitts Nevis the smaller artists doing is continuously putting out bodies of work, because that's what worked for Byron. At that me I try to show you, but it not gonna work for you because the difference is Byron had a fan base from the first song. You know
the first song Byron Jack was?
No, but from the first one with Boss.
What the first song Boss was?
The boom boom.
Okay, then before that song, play it to that song. You know how much mixtapes, right? This man had. You know how much? He had Summer Madness, right? That was a mixtape he dropped before Pum Pum Tune. He had about 3 mixtapes he dropped before Pum Pum Tune will come a big tune. So them was still like work that he push out to see where he be, and them there was rap. You understand?
But after that, what did he do?
He transitioned.
No, but what did he do? What got him into the hearts and minds of St. Kitts Nevis initially?
But he was in the heart.
Singles, fam. Singles.
That's for real? Me know this man on a personal level.
The fact that me don't know him on a personal level is why I can talk so.
Why? Because
a man from the outside
you didn't know he had about 3 mixtapes before Pum Pum Tune, right? You didn't know that?
They
on YouTube.
He would have had work before.
Bodies
of work before. But here you say, then I dep on YouTube. Now y'all coming out.
No more.
But watch now, y'all coming out. Zane, you're coming out. Byron done gone through the gate, fam. Zane, the gate open now, you know. And it seems like the whole of St. Kitts Nevis just sitting back, relaxing, wondering what to do. Now, what may I tell you is, fam, singles is the way right now. If you are going to introduce yourself as an artist right now, building a fan base with singles is more important than a body of work.
But is the time frame between them?
No, but what I'm saying, bodies of work. Every artist should have bodies of work for them test themselves. But at what point do you stop experimenting and start doing?
The point done here.
Like at what point is it that you're gonna stop be a developing artist and be an artist?
Every artist got a different.
No, but every artist is developing, you know. Byron Messiah is still developing.
But you just don't interview developing artists.
They're not presenting themselves as developing artists.
Okay.
That what I try to show you, fam.
Okay, fair enough.
You're presenting a brand, you know. Not no little experiment, no little unsure thing. We're sure in our way I do. Is what I say.
I tell you, I come try lily up man thing in a dog. You try come lily up man thing in a man. No, me doing. No, me the dog. Don't feel like me left from here. And 6 months down the line, me gonna be in the same spot, me G. Things in the works. I can't even say too much, but things in the works, dog. You know the same like. Not even last year. Things not even the same like last year. Things going on, and if you're paying attention, you're gonna see what's going on. But from summer, you're gonna see. Just stick around. Keep tabs on the dog, you can see what going on. You can see what going on,
Fam,
believe me.
again, I interview people when I not interest, when I have no interest.
Okay then,
in it.
okay. So let's keep your interest. Let's keep the interest.
Like, come on, fam. Oh God, man. I want to see you not go forward in the dog.
Forward the only man
I grew up around here. I witness what are you they do. And I see it's a real talent there. And without the shadow of a doubt, real talent exists in St. Kitts Nevis. And the door open now for no forget you. Isn't it? So the man, I just want to see the man them where I watch fam. Just do the right fam. Do things where gonna make sense. Forget the thing on the level there. Cause the talent there.
See if we can hold man on here where I do a whole heap of things when I make no sense. I'm not calling them what. You know what I talk about in the G. You know what I talk about, and
the platform open for people to express themselves.
right.
Isn't it? And everybody watch now. And that episode they took. Now I say certain things. But it's like yo, the youths of today are the men of tomorrow.
Right.
Isn't it? And if you can give a youth some advice or change them the mentality, like where they can look back and say, yo, what the fuck was I doing here? What was I saying here?
Right.
I mean, not take it down either.
When I tell you take it down now, we never tell you take it down, guys. Everybody have to learn, you check?
Yeah.
So
you come here, say something. If it is that you say anything where you want, edit it out before the interview airs. I mean, I talk to everybody who interested in an episode. If you say anything on my podcast where you don't want to hear, and you tell me before I put out my first preview or even the episode, fine, I edit it out. But you can't come a month after, come tell me to take down my video. Read what I want from that. But anyways, continuing on your journey now. Astro Boy. But the album thing, may I tell you, that's something I observe for a while now. Like, get some, like, make some connectivity. Like, you know, one of the most powerful thing when would I advise them young artists have to do. Like, me see a lot of on a collective, on a united. For one thing, me can comment on for the younger set, them united. Me see say on a united, you see me? Like, me see it on a real level. Y'all united. The younger set of youth, them united, fam. But the thing is now, forget forward, fam. It's like the gate open now for everybody go through. Isn't me? So now, how to get through is the next step there. You know what I mean? So you speak to get in management. Management is on board. What's the plan for go forward for Astro Boy?
Well, a couple projects in the works. Like I said, we analyze what we had from last year, dropping the body of work and what's not. And we done come to a consensus that okay then. This ain't the way going forward. Until a certain point, as you mentioned. So, moving on from that, we're gonna just be working on some hard-hitting singles and getting videos, constant videos in the works. That's a thing that I feel like we're lacking, especially the younger ones, and we're lacking videos and just visual content. Right. Something what I would suggest to, because we're powerful to, and what I feel like powerful too. You remember back in the days, you used to have like some little school tours happening with the artists. With the school tour boss them G. Vicious Stars and Byron with the school
so why stop? Like why stop that?
So a couple things happen, maybe COVID and them kind of things, and things are strict up and them kind of things.
No, but why not revamp that? Because
that could be
them things they're powerful.
Yeah, them things serious. That's what to me I would say that's how man career really come off the gun. You know,
that may try to show you like going in the streets.
Pum Pum Tune was created for boom boom booms, yeah. So you see when for the time come and them and got a boom 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 come and boy come and turn up the place. Yo, that way everything start from another.
Then that it's like a damn thing they may show you. It wasn't necessarily bodies at work. It was more the connectivity, like the youth literally bust on every stage, like from stage to stage to stage. the fact that the youth actually find himself on Cool Effect that year there, with him song, it's like connecting to people. So bodies at work fine, you know. I'm not against them, you know. But the main thing cannot be to just put out a body at work. Show it to fans.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Me see even Russ, the artist Russ, talk about the same thing there. Like, people watch the first, they would listen to the first song. And then maybe they listen to the second one. Then from the third, the listenership just go down and down and down. So what you have to do as an artist now, try to work singles. There's gonna be a point now where you're big enough where anything you drop in. Isn't me? Them have to work with it.
Not that one.
Is it? Yeah, fam. So that's my thought process. You know what I mean? Me I think about it and me see how like just going in the streets and just randomly, you don't have to be booked, get on a microphone. Is it me see, and next thing when I see them young artists here do too, when them go perform places, like them get a little booking, the man them go perform. They not even perform the most popular song. They might treat the people them party like a album release. I sing songs when nobody know. And you like sometimes I see man them turn them back to the Bumble Ass Clark crowd. And I sing to them friend them. Oh, the Bumble Clark.
Yo. Right.
Some of them youth here too not ready for music neither.
That's the truth. Everybody make for the music thing really. Yeah? Everybody sometimes you might go sing, but you can't perform. You can perform, but you just can't write a song and them kind of things. In saying kids, you're gonna hardly find somebody that gonna come and write all your music and them kind of things. Like teach you to perform and them kind of things.
Some of them need to load the music. Some of them need to load the music thing.
Yeah. A lot of them need to load the music thing, is it? But we're gonna get them a break still, you know.
That's why some of them can't come to the interview with me.
Get them a break still, you know, man.
Yeah, tell you that. My father, if it's not for you, it's just not. But now, me personally, you know, I try the music thing too, you know, and I quickly realize it's not for me.
That's why people ain't got the honesty with themselves no more. They walk out by, if I tell myself I could do it, I could do it. And yes, that might be true, but it's how much you gonna take from you.
Like how much you have to put in
how much
to
you
get
have
it.
to put in to get it. You check. But me see some man sing some foolishness and the views them wake up is just unbelievable to me, because I come and I sing, I feel like I singing sensible music and I say yo, the response I get me not feel like,
because you have a connectivity problem.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You have talent. Clearly have talent. We're gonna see if you have real talent today. Heat check.
Man, I ain't got time for that, you know, that. We're not coming here for that today, you know. We're not coming here for the heat check today.
You have to give me a heat check, my father. What do you mean by that?
Alright.
What do you mean by that?
Alright.
Cause of all this, man. Why you tell me afraid of heat check?
Alright.
Jedos them intimidate you. I intimidate
Jedos are my dog, you know, man. Jedos are my dog, you know.
Yeah, say they
anyway, me don't jump on a chat with Jedos, G. Ask Jedos if me ever back down from anything, G. Jedos, the man are my dogs. Me come up with them, man. Me on a chat with Jedos and me hold me weight, dog. And I listen to the dog music. Listen to the dog.
Yeah. So tell the people what they can find up on the socials.
On the social, like my boy said, we have a brand new problem. So we still working out the kinks. But Astro Boy on Instagram, for boys, Astro Vl, we don't change over on YouTube. So that's Astro Vl. The rest streaming platforms, they're gonna be Astro Vl too. And yeah, I don't really me and the Facebook thing no more. So it's Instagram and the platforms them. And TikTok gonna be Astro VL too. It's Astro Boy right now. It's Astro, we're gonna change.
So speaking of TikTok, before we go, do you believe in the concept of TikTok we hear? Like you would put out a little preview and do a little video.
Man, because a wave start since the boy Jaay come with the left foot, right foot, like that. They start off the whole TikTok thing. People make dance and them kind of thing, and it kick off from there. So right now, short form content, as I said, the attention span of people real short. So short form content is it keep the viewer attention.
Right.
You check?
Get people and get people excited to watch what it is.
Like, yo, what this man I do? Boom, man, okay, then search for here and that's how it'll lead to following.
Is it me? People, before we go, people remember to like, share, subscribe. You see that shirt here? This is a TruVybz Island Prince shirt. Cop yourself a TruVybz shirt today. Book yourself a Jaay Ink tattoo. Isn't it? Top quality t-shirts and prints from TruVybz. Top quality tattoos from Jaay Ink. Jaay Ink is currently in St. Kitts, people. Isn't it? We have some amazing deals running right now. Book yourself an appointment. Just pay a deposit though. Because we're in a party shop business no more, you know. Real thing we deal with. So people, until next time, remember, like, share, subscribe. Well, to Perspectives Podcast.
Hoy, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if they me say I beat it. Me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah, man, it's Dejo, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.